Y'all, we are going to be going through the follow up on the day two from yesterday, overview, roll up of what happened yesterday while Cassie was on the stand testifying for 8 hours. It's a lot. I'm probably not going to cover all of it, but there was a lot that had went on yesterday, y'all. Come in the building, smash the like button, y'all. Hey, Miss Red. Hey, Stephanie. How are you? Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Y'all, there's a lot to unpack. Like I said, I may not cover all of it. Just it's like heart wrenching, but I'm not here to say that Cassie was probably an innocent person, but definitely a victim. Some of the stuff that she endured was very crucial, very heart wrenching, to say the least. But y'all, she was testifying for 8 hours yesterday. Hey, my baby Jamil Peterson says salute, beautiful. Shout out to everyone coming in the building. Pure survival. Y'all smash the like button. We are gonna get into it. Let's see. So I'm just going to kind of start from the beginning. Like I said, there's a lot to unpack here. Is a lot going on. They already saying that today's testimony with Cassie is already like kind of, putting Diddy his back up against the wall, like I've been saying for a very long time. But y'all, she met Diddy when she was 19 years old, but she really didn't start dating him till she was 21 years old. Um, and Diddy pretty much introduced her to having oral, Rex. And then he told Cassie that he was into voyeurism. If y'all don't know what voyeurism is, y'all, voyeurism is when you like to see your partner or somebody, having Rex. That's what that is. That's what Diddy liked. And for most of a lot of what I'm hearing from her testimony, that's what Diddy liked to do. He liked to be in the corner choking his chicken. Hey, salute, Lord, how are you? He liked to be in the corner choking his chicken, watching Cassie get, having Rex with, the Rex workers while Cassie was on rugs. I mean, there's some awful things that she endured, you guys. I mean, but when she was 19, 21, 19 when she met him, 21 then when they first started dating, y'all, Diddy was like 17 years older than her. He took Cassie as a young girl and pretty much groomed her. He groomed Cassie. She was young, very young, even 21 was very young. Cassie came in the industry, she wanted to sing. She wanted to, do a come up, with her voice. She had a beautiful voice. She could sing. She thought she was going to be able to, probably come into the industry and, do what she loved to do, right? Um so she liked to, she wanted to come into the industry and sing, right? So when she started dating him, that's when I believe it's like a few months into their relationship, like 3 months into the relationship, is when she was introduced, started doing the freak offs, right? And y'all, some of the stuff that Cassie was saying, from what information I got when she was testifying, y'all, it was terrible. It was horrible. It was heart wrenching. I mean, he was doing all kind of stuff. Cassie was old enough to fall for all that stuff. There is a cutoff point. Terrell, everybody has their own opinion. I'm not saying that Cassie was a innocent. She was a victim. She chose to stay. She chose to do whatever she chose to do at that time. Maybe she thought that whatever she was doing was the right thing. I don't know. I wasn't Cassie, and I'm not here to I'm not here to you know I'm not here to bash her in any way, shape, or form, because when we all go through stuff, let's be for real, let's be honest. When we all go through stuff, everybody will handle it in a different way. But like I said, she was introduced to Diddy. He started doing the freak offs, like I want to say they said 3 months into their relationship. That's when everything kind of started. But she was young. Diddy knew what he was doing with her. Diddy knew that he could manipulate her. He could groom her, right? Um, Sean says, I believe she did it because she thought it would bring her fame. It was Diddy. Yeah, I don't know. I have like a lot of mixed, like, kind of like feelings about the whole situation. Um, at that age, some young girls, they think that they can kind of jump on the bandwagon, like, hey, I got this older man, he got money, let me try work it out, see what I can, if I can get to where I want to get. Him, Diddy, being who he was a music mogul. He had the connections to make Cassie go high as he wanted to. But at the same time, you know, I don't know. I have my mixed feelings though about, what I'm saying. Like I said, I believe Cassie was young. She knew what she was getting into. We're not saying that she didn't. She was an adult, but she was young. She was still, to me, I say a grown adult, but still young, and a child, like able to be manipulated, easy to be walked into certain situations. She was saying that she loved Diddy. She said she loved Diddy, and then she was enduring a lot of this stuff. She was young. He was tagging her along, stringing her along. So, I mean, but she left and went back. But that's the thing. Stockholm syndrome is something real, you guys. When you guys have somebody that is abusing somebody, they become kind of like submissive to that person. And then when like Diddy was dogging her out, then like apologizing, like dogging her out, then apologizing, wanting her to come back, and that's what she was doing. But y'all, they said that Cassie was saying that she didn't want to have wait, if she didn't want to have the freak offs with Diddy, that Diddy would get mad. He will be upset. He would be upset. And then the freak offs, they were weekly and they lasted hours. Then you guys, it was also said that let me read this to you guys, because let me go back. They let me see, there it is right here. That Cassie was saying, this is what Cassie was saying. Cassie said that the freak offs, hold on, because I want to read you guys the right information. I don't want to read you guys nothing that's wrong. The freak offs lasted, I think it was 36 to 48 hours. Let me see, hold on. 36 to 48 hours, I believe it said. And let me see, 36 to 48 hours, and that it was like a job. 36 to 48 hours, I mean, that's a long time to be working and then having to take a break, and then she had to rehydrate. Y'all remember when Diddy was with his mama and he was sitting on the chair, and then they was outside smooching and kissing, and then they were like trying to get IDs? I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, Terrell, I'm saying for real, she was old enough to know better, but everybody has their opinion. Now, let's be for real, let's be honest. She was young. She was young when she was doing that, even though she was a grown adult. You guys got to understand, he was being manipulative. He was manipulating her. Even though she was, like I said, I mean, everybody's different. I wouldn't have took those chances or choices, but everybody's different. She thought she could make a come up. Maybe that's how she was thinking at that young age. That's on her. But whatever the case may be, I believe Diddy was still manipulating her to a certain extent. Now she had left, but she went back. And I don't know how the prosecution, I mean, not how the defense is gonna cross-examine. Hey, loving myself, how they're gonna cross-examine her, because tomorrow she's gonna be going up for cross-examination with the defense tomorrow. They said they were supposed to start cross-examination today, but they didn't. But hey, Nam Nam, welcome. But like I said, I'm just telling you. So anyway, there was weekly freak-offs that lasted hours. The freak-offs consisted of her being on rugs, and her being on rugs, and then let's see, the freak offs would be 4 days straight. She was never sober during the freak off, so she was always on them rugs. She said she felt disgusted and she felt like she wasn't important. She was in love with Diddy, so she thought that, like, I guess doing this would pretty much my beautiful sister, I appreciate it. You're welcome, Terrell. Everybody, this situation, Terrell, let's just be for real, everybody in the building. This is like a situation where it's like, everybody has their own opinion, and I can agree, to disagree. We all can. But a lot of this stuff, it's like, Diddy is a monster, y'all. I think Diddy's a whole monster. This is my opinion, right? But people have to be responsible for their own actions too. So it's just like I don't know, you guys. It's a crazy situation. Verndale says, seal her fate and fortune happy. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, you guys, so let's continue. So anyway, it says she was never sober doing the freak off. She felt disgusting, like she wasn't important. She says she wanted him to love her. And you guys, from what I'm hearing from people that were, there reporting on this, um yeah, Amuka, yes. That's what I'm saying. He did. That's why I said Diddy's a monster. And he's a whole monster. I'm not saying that what Diddy did was right. Diddy was a monster. Y'all, I mean, y'all, we all seen the tape in the hallway of Diddy at the hotel. Let's be for real. Let's be honest. He was a whole monster. He wasn't nice to her. He wasn't, I mean, he did, of course, treat her bad and then go back and buy her stuff. And, hey, FNS, how are you? Welcome. Philly Phil, hey, yeah, I don't know. Everybody has their own, but I feel like this. He took Cassie in. He knew that she was young. He really took over her mind. She fell in love with him. I don't think that Diddy did at all. I don't think Diddy cared for her not one bit. I don't think so. D'Angelo said he viciously, yes, he did in that hallway. You are absolutely right, D'Angelo. Yes, he did. Amuka says he's a monster. Yes, he is a whole monster and a half. And see, people are sleeping on the feds, but they saying today in court that it's going down in court from the testimony Cassie is given today. So I'm gonna go live and do another live on that once I get the information. But hi from Mexico, Rolando, welcome. But what I'm saying is, Diddy, yes, was a monster. He treated not only Cassie, you guys, let's be for real, let's be honest. He was even disgusting to like he went to what I say a couple hours ago. He went to like what was it, like one of the record labels, and he did something crazy to one of the guys in there. Then he went and was being I think a kettlebell like hit one of his kids coaches with a kettlebell or something really nasty. I mean, he blew up Kid Cudi's car. There's a lot he's done to other people too, just showing how like disgusting he is as a person. Like, to me, I'm not no doctor, but he seems very, very narcissistic, right? um Yeah, Terrell says, I don't believe in flattery, but you have that it it factor. I'm telling the truth. Keep your essence. Thank you, Terrell. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's people are all over the place. There's so many people that feel a certain way. Everybody's entitled to how they feel, right? Stephanie says not even a dog should be kicked like that. Exactly. Diddy was disgusting. Like I said, he was disgusting to a lot of other people, not just Cassie. Other people, a whole lot of. Didn't he hit Drake too? I think he punched Drake or something. Hey, loving myself, he punched Drake. I mean, he did a lot of disgusting stuff behind. I mean, disgusting, right? But anyway, so Cassie said that they were getting. I guess they would during the freak offs or somewhere during the freak offs. It was said that he had a blow up pool. He put some castor oil and some Astroglide and some baby oil in there, and she had to get in there and, like, I guess turn around and, like, lather her whole body in that baby oil in the Astroglide. I mean, just crazy stuff. Then they were saying that the Rex worker peed in her mouth. And then also that one other Rex worker, or no, not, I don't know if he was a Rex worker, but Diddy and another guy like doused Cassie with the liquid that comes out of our bodies when we go to the bathroom. So I'm like, this is just, I mean, some people, I guess, there's like some kind of, class of people that like that type of stuff, which is slather up Tyrone. Hey, Tyrone, how are you? Tyrone says slather up. Yeah, it's like some of the stuff was so disgusting and it was sad. And I'm like, yes, yeah, Tyrone, yeah, that part. I mean, disgusting. But also when she would have the freak offs, Cassie said that she would go into, I think she would be having Rex with the Rex, worker, go into the next room. Diddy would, I don't know if he would like pull it out of her, the liquid that men, produce, and then put it on his nipples, and it's disgusting stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, this is sickening. I mean, I'm like, this stuff is like unimaginably things that you would never, I mean, at least me, like, hear like somebody talking about. I'm like, this is like disgusting. But Joe says, good evening. Diddy was wrong, but we must not forget we are talking about two addicts together 10 years. Cassie didn't just do this out of love, and she participated and wanted it. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not telling nobody how to feel or nobody how to think about what happened. We're all entitled to our own opinion. We can all agree to disagree, but it is like, I mean, some of the stuff, you guys, I mean, let's be for real, let's be honest, whether you guys, participate in that lifestyle, I'm not judging nobody. Everybody likes what they like. I'm not here to judge anybody. But love me, thank you. Tyrone Mitchell says, no way, love what? Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, y'all, I could not believe some of the stuff that I was hearing that Cassie was saying. But like I said, everybody's into whatever they're into. But she was there. That was her experience with it. I mean, it's crazy. Amuka, yeah. Stop shooting the messenger. I'm just bringing you the tea. So, thank you, Amuka. But yeah, it's. I mean, some people are maybe like that. They like the voyeurism and all that, like disgusting stuff. To each their own. People like what they like. I'm not, you know, telling people what to like and what not to like. People like what they like, and it's okay, right? You like spaghetti. I may like lasagna, you may not like lasagna, I may like, whatever the case may be. Whatever suits you, suits your likes or your dislikes, that's on you, right? It's whatever, right? But anyway, you like it, I love it, right? But they said even there was another story where she was having a birthday. Diddy was like kind of throwing her a birthday party, and then it tried to break out into like a freak off. And then, hey, Laura Lee, welcome. And she didn't want to have no freak off, but y'all, she was, doing so much with those men, like kind of like, from what I hear, unprotected. She was, doing the oral, and I guess she had so many sores in her mouth. She was getting sick from this situations with these freak offs. And y'all, let's be for real. A lot of people in Hollywood, they don't like using protection. They don't like using condoms. And they said that, that he didn't, one of the Rex workers said that, he wasn't using protection. And then that he wanted, this is from his testimony, he wanted to see Cassie's, like, health record, and it was never shown. So I don't know if there's something there. I mean, I don't know. But they never produced her health record, and he was starting to like Cassie, but he was, having Rex with her unprotected, but wanted to, if I understood correctly, wanted to get her health record, because he's like, I'm having Rex with her unprotected, and I need to see, what, her medical history, which I think if they're out there doing that, to each their own. I'm not judging anybody. You get your money how you get your money. But before doing that, the smart thing to do is to, of course, go get yourself tested, because it will prevent, the spread of STDs, all that nasty stuff. But I guess it was from what I gathered, it was like they were already like in, already having Rex. But at a point it came to, he wanted to get, Cassie's health record. But when I was listening to a lot of the stuff, like Diddy and some other guy, you're like dousing her in urine, all I could think of is like R. Kelly. Hey, Tammy, welcome. All I could think of is a R. Kelly situation. Remember, R. Kelly was peeing on that girl, the young girl, and I'm like, is this like Maybe R. Kelly and Diddy was like, of course, into the same thing. I mean, hey, Tehran, how are you? Welcome. Maybe they was like into the same thing. I guess R. Kelly. Maybe they were just brothers from another mother. I mean, I don't know. Is this something that they do in Hollywood behind closed doors? I mean, is this a regular ritual type of thing? I don't know, but it is disgusting. There's no way I'm gonna let anybody be peeing on me, dousing me, two, three, four of them, or what? It was him and another one. But I'm just saying that is like sick, like germs, just nasty. Like that is disgusting. Terrell said they twins. I know Terrell says facts. There's no way. I mean, come on, let's be real. Let's be honest. Would y'all, women or men, would y'all let somebody douse y'all, just stand over y'all and just pee on you guys? Like y'all is standing over a toilet bowl? Like that is disgusting. That is really disgusting. Um, it is really disgusting. It is really like it is nasty. Alicia says she allegedly used to laugh at how Diddy did Kim, but now she's in the same shoes. I don't think anyone should be beaten under any circumstances, but all the people that were around them, no one helped. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, where was the people at? I remember now they said, remember there was a lady on she went on one of the news channels. She said that she was, I believe, Cassie's makeup person or Diddy's, like their cosmetic person, makeup person, or whatever. And she said that Diddy beat Cassie so bad she had to ask her doctor friend to go like look at Cassie, like stayed. I think she took Cassie and they stayed somewhere for like a couple of days while her friend doctor was like trying to take care of her. But I'm like, this is a lot, y'all. I mean, everybody is different, but at the same time, I would have been out of there. But everybody is not, sometimes some people are not as strong willed, especially when there's a narcissistic person. They beat you all the way down. You feel like you don't have nobody. They try to isolate you. I mean, there's a lot of things that we have to take into consideration. I feel like, Diddy groomed her at a young age. But, we all know that, she kind of knew what she was getting herself into when she walked in that situation with Diddy and not being able just to leave. I don't know, but once people are in situations like that, they're like kind of even scared to leave, or they feel like they have been broken down all the way so bad to where it's like, my mom not gonna love me, this person not gonna love me, I don't even know, and then they feel like so embarrassed. So I don't know. Sean says, did you hear that Cassie said that there was about 10 bottles of baby oil in the room when she was being abused? I'm going to call it what? Yes, Sean. That's what I was like. And then they said that Cassie was testifying too. Hey, Dr. Cherise, Cassie was testifying, you guys, and saying that the rooms were damaged, the rooms were tore up. And I'm like, what in the world were they doing to tear up a hotel room? Now, I can see the baby oil or whatever, on the walls, or maybe they're slinging the baby oil or on the sheets and stuff. But it seems like they was maybe taking stuff off the walls, the pictures off the walls. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Alicia says that pool of baby oil. I know. Yes, Sean Wiggins. Yes, blood and baby oil. Yes. I was like, oh my God, I bet you that room smelled so funky and so nasty. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. But when you mix those, and I mean, that is crazy. Tyrone says ragged. Yeah, I mean, how in the world are you in a hotel and you tear the hotel up that much? Like, I'm like, when I go to a hotel, I make sure I keep everything in order, all my stuff neat and stuff. And I'm like, how in the world are you tearing up a hotel room? Like, I'm not understanding. Terrell said, and the smell that we all know, just imagine I know, right, Terrell? A room full of people smelling like, donk-a-donk and ussy and all of that in between, blood. Like, people's like, did they take a shower? Did they put on deodorant? Smelling sweaty and stuff, smelling like fresh cut onions. I don't know. I'm just saying that is like stinky. Everybody has their own like body odor, their own smell or whatever. But y'all, yes, all them people in the room smelling and body odors and disgusting. And I remember remember you guys when he went on that interview with Conan O'Brien, and then he said that he likes the I forget what scent he likes. He's like some kind of scent, like a flowery scent, and he likes that to burn or something. But y'all, sometimes a strong odor like that type of smell is not even going to allow the candle or the spray to suffice all of that funk. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you guys. I can imagine. I mean, ew, that is nasty. Um, hey, Beaver, welcome. Tyrone said booty hole fragrance. I know, right, Tyrone? You'd be like going in there, you'd be like, oh my God, look, it stinks so bad. Oh my God. Oh, I can't even. Oh, could y'all imagine? Tyrone says funk. Yes, straight funk. I mean, funkadelic. Could you guys imagine? Like I said, everybody has their own body smell, their own body odor. So when you're in there freaking off, you can imagine. That is crazy. Hold on real quick, you guys. Hold on real quick. I got a quick phone call. Hold on. Uh-oh. Let me message. Yeah, but it's crazy. Loving myself says 3 days worth of funk. Yes. Could y'all imagine? Like, I can't even go one day without taking a shower. And they said these freak offs lasted days. Did he allow them to take showers and baths and stuff? Because I didn't hear her say anything about, well, he let us freshen up, he let us take a shower, he let us get clean. No, he wanted the 4 days of funk freak offs. I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea. But what I'm saying, you guys, this stuff that Cassie was saying, from everything that I'm hearing, it is crazy. Tammy says 3 days worth of funk. Yes, Tammy, 3 days worth of funk. Could you imagine? Hey, Dakari, welcome. I'm telling you, Alicia says I feel bad for both sides. They both have children, grown and young, and the internet goes nowhere. They will read this, watch this, and hear this wherever it's now for Diddy's kids or later for Cassie's. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Ronnie. How are you? Dr. Cherie says, Diddy loved the smell of the funk. I'm wondering if he did, because he, that's nasty, y'all. I'm sorry. That is just disgusting. Like, some people, got strong body odors. They don't wear no deodorant for a certain time. They smell however they smell. That is, and then like all of those people in the room. I wonder how many people were in the room. How many people were in the room? I'm wondering. I'm wondering. Um, yeah, Tehran says Cassie's a beautiful lady. So sad. Yes, really sad. Yeah, Dakari says the pH balance. Yes, pH balance is from 0 to 7 on the scale, and we don't know what their balance levels were while they were doing the freak offs. I could imagine. I could imagine. Tammy says if anybody thinks that the kids didn't see or hear a lot of things, they should have. They shouldn't have you. You're delusional. I know, right? I think that these kids were knowing and seeing stuff. Even Diddy's mom. I don't feel sorry for Miss Janice. I'm sorry, because I know Diddy was so close to his mom, he was kissing her. Do y'all think that Diddy's mom wasn't in the midst of all of this to tell your son that, son, this isn't right? Beating and hitting on this woman is wrong. The way you're doing is wrong. But let me say, he slapped her, from what I heard. Hey, Adrian, how are you? Adrian says she got 20 million, but she's scared for life. Yeah, she did. That's what they were saying, that she got like 20 million, I believe. But I thought that number was supposed to be like not like disclosed, but I guess they disclosed it from what I understand. Sean says they probably participated. Yeah. Stephanie said he slapped his own mama. So I can kind of understand where Janice was probably like limited to what she could probably say to him, because she slapped, from what I hear, Diddy slapped her. So it is crazy. Tammy says at least 3 of the kids were allegedly involved in the freak offs. Yes. That's what they're saying. They're saying the boys help, from what I heard. Now, I mean, tell me if you guys heard this. They said that Diddy's boys would be out there recruiting girls too. So this is why they're proving that this is was a whole operation. This wasn't just no Cassie and another Rex worker. No, this was a whole operation. Like, I truly believe, but we are at the beginning of this trial, and I believe that the prosecutors, they are going to pull off a good case. Terrell says, Rico, yes, they're going to pull off a great case. Like, why is it that I'll be sure was trying to raise the flag and say, hey, hello, Diddy's doing some trafficking. And it never went anywhere because why? Diddy had the police, the courts, the judges all paid off. Tammy says, and the girls allegedly recruited their friends. Oh, wow. You know, Tammy, I heard that allegedly that they were like, doing, the girls, I don't know how true it is, but the girls were on the black web or something. I don't know. I didn't look into it too good, but all this stuff, these kids, I know they were there some of the times too. I believe that they seen some of the stuff. They seen Cassie probably with black eyes or something, even if it was like Cassie running by or something, holding her head down or something, trying to hide what, Diddy did to her. Those kids were in the midst of the storm. I'm sorry. There's no way, because remember, Diddy, he would like to collect the children. He liked to collect everybody's children. He had Justin Bieber, Usher when he was young. He had Al B. Sure's son. He had the little white girl. We're trying to figure out where she's at. So there's a lot of stuff here to unpack, and I'm trying to figure out, like, you had your kids, and I know your kids were in the midst of probably even some of the storms. You come on, you guys. I don't think for one moment that these kids were completely isolated from what Diddy was doing. Diddy didn't care. He was going to the record companies showing out. So do you think for one moment he cared or respected his children enough not to be in front of them acting a fool? I don't believe so. Diddy acted a fool in the presence and out of the presence of them kids. So, it's sad to say, but he didn't care about nobody. Diddy holds no allegiance to anybody. And he never even married anybody. They're saying that he married Love's daughter allegedly, possibly, but I don't believe he married her mother at all either. Tammy says Quincy had to be around for the yes, exactly. I think so, Tammy. Dr. Shree says Diller is crazy, mofo. Yes, and he's getting what he's getting, the sledgehammer slapped up on him. I'm sorry. Hey, Michael. So yeah, I'm telling you, it is crazy. I'm telling you, it is really, really crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, there is so much that has been said. I couldn't believe the urine. Y'all, that grossed me out. Like that, when you talking about bodily, fluids being exchanged, that grosses me out. When you got two people urinating over you like you a live toilet bowl or something. I don't know. I don't know. That is crazy. That is like, unheard of in my book, except for when I heard with R. Kelly, right? He was peeing on that little girl, but they said that Diddy wanted the baby oil to be warmed up. And she said, she said the freak offs made her feel horrible, and Diddy didn't even care. Diddy didn't even care. I feel like Diddy made her his own personal like rec slave, and that he used Cassie for his sexual preferences because he had a lot of women like in between. I'm like, I don't want nobody else's man. If I know that you got, if we ain't hanging out on a day-to-day basis, and you doing stuff, I don't see you for a couple of days or something, and supposedly in a relationship, that would like ring a bell. That would say that, maybe he is doing something. He not answering the phone. You may think he is Diddy. He's a mogul. You think that he got just one woman? You think that you would like, that's what I'm saying with Cassie. She was young minded. Like an older woman would definitely know. They would see that situation from a mile away. Like, I ain't the only one you messing with. I mean, he had Gina Han, he had Kim, he had Cassie, he had Young Miami, like all of them. Like, that's a lot of women for like a certain time period, but he was who he was, right? He didn't hold no allegiance to anybody, right? Terrell says, my mama always told me, if you respect me, your sisters, etc., treat them the same. Exactly. Exactly. But I'm trying to figure out like Diddy's family like structure dynamics. Like all I hear is Diddy's mom. I know Diddy's dad allegedly passed away years ago when he was a baby, right? But where's his cousins? Is he as far as I know, he's like the only child. They said he had a sister. Um, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, where's his cousins at? Did his mom have any sisters or brothers? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, is it just? I feel like it's just Diddy and his mom. I'm like, where's the cousins at? Where is the yeah? Where's the cousins at? Where's the aunties or where's the uncles? Joe says, Young Miami, yes, Young Miami participated. Young Miami participated, and we're trying to see, is she going to testify? And they are saying that Jonathan Adi is going to be testifying. Y'all smash the like button. They say Jonathan Adi is going to be testifying. Do y'all remember when Jonathan Adi? Remember he was in Florida and he had something to do with like pow pow went up the Trump Towers, and then when he got arrested, he was in the police station and telling it, and Diddy and Cassie and y'all when he went to go be their Rex slave freak off slave or whatever you want to call it, a Rex worker. When he went there, he was ear hustling and eye hustling, listening, watching, looking, and lurking. Once he was over there seeing what Diddy and Cassie was doing, then when he went to and he got arrested at the police station, he was trying to tell that police officer and Diddy and Cassie and this happened and that happened, and then the police officer was like, be quiet. That's enough. I don't want to hear about this. We didn't hear about you shooting up these this building, powing up this hotel. I'm trying to figure out you. And the police officer was acting like he did not care about the Diddy situation, or as if Jonathan Adi was lying. And then it came out, that he was basically telling the truth. So I'm like, oh my God, this situation that's they saying that Jonathan Adi is going to be testifying allegedly from what I'm hearing from everybody. So I am wondering, is he got more tea to tell than he had in that video when he was arrested, trying to tell then? He was singing like a songbird then. He was like, and blah, blah, and blah, blah. And the police officer was like, can you shut up? Like, that's enough, basically. He didn't want to hear no more. And it was like, whoa, wow. Tammy says, Cassie ain't innocent, but neither is Diddy, and he's on trial, not her, period. Facts. Facts. That's why I say everybody has, feel the way they want to feel, respectfully so. But I really feel Cassie was taken at a young age into not taken, but she walked into dating Diddy, and then Diddy really manipulated her and he groomed her. And she fell in love with him, and Diddy didn't care about. Diddy was like, "Shoo, you just a number, Cassie. Hold up, I got Young Miami, I got Kim Porter over here, I got Jenny May Hung or whatever her name is. I got this person, I got that person. Oh, he had his women and allegedly men too. I'm just saying, y'all." Tammy says Cassie looked innocent in the hallway though. Yeah, they were saying when Cassie, I think it was the first day on Monday. When the trial started, they said they said they wanted the prosecution to play the tape, right? They were playing the tape. Then they stopped it and they said, can you play the tape again? And then they said that the prosecutors said, the prosecution team said, now did it look like Diddy was allowing her to leave? I was like, whoa. And then they said, no more questions, Your Honor. I was like, that was a mic dropping situation to prove that Diddy was basically trying to hold her hostage, and that was a freak off. Because remember, they were saying that she tried to steal his phone or some money or something, and that's why he was chasing after her. That's from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong, but no, that was a freak off. And she was trying to leave, And he was basically holding her against her will. Whenever you hold somebody against your will, that's considered kidnapping. That's considered kidnapping. You cannot, even if somebody calls 911 and you even stop them from calling 911, or you try to, stop them from going out the door, that's considered like kidnapping. So I'm just saying, it's crazy. I mean, y'all, the stuff that I'm hearing, she testified, and what she said on the stand was like, OMG. Like, today, I mean, I can't even wait for like to get the reports from today's court case, because this was Monday and Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, the third day of the trial. I cannot wait to get all the tea from what happened today in court, because I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is like going to be epic. And they saying that this today's from what I seen like on the news and stuff, like this is a whole tough day for the defense. Like the prosecution team is like, kind of winning on this one today. So I don't know. Joe says, sorry, typo. Diddy's going after Bellagio. Yeah, I think he sued them already. Isn't that the Bellagio? Is that the no, that's not the liquor company. Is that the liquor company? Bellagio? He sued somebody. That's the liquor company? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought he already sued them, but if he's suing them again, I don't know. But y'all, this is all crazy. There is so many like things going on with this. Y'all smash the like button. The the baker's gritty. What happened to Misa Hilton? It looked like she had I don't know, she had like maybe a foot surgery or something, but she had a cast on her right foot. She had a cast on her right foot. So it looks like she had surgery, or I don't know, maybe some type of surgery or something, because it looks like she was on a walking with a walker, and then she had a big like cast on her right foot. I believe it was her right foot. So I don't know what happened, but I don't think she went to the court. I know she went on Monday. I'm not sure if she went yesterday or today. I don't remember seeing her yesterday, today, but I know Janice has been going. She's been, with her little Timu wigs. Tyrone says fell off a Tyrone, you was a mess. You was a mess. Because y'all know Misa is suing Mary J. Blige. I don't know what's going on because I didn't check into it, but I seen that flying across the social media where Misa is suing Mary J. Blige. I have to find out what's going on with that, because I'm like, how is she suing and why is she suing Mary J. Blige? I don't know what their relationship is, but I'm gonna check into it. Dr. Cherie says so many lawyers to this. Oh my God. Yeah, it is so many lawyers. I'm like, all of these lawyers. It's like Diddy has a team of 6 or 7. The prosecution team has 6 women. So it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. Tyrone said, I just want you to smile. You was the best, Tyrone. You was hilarious. But yeah, it's a lot. Y'all, I'm telling you, this situation, I don't know how it's gonna end, but today they're saying that, the feds is pretty much, they on top of it with what Cassie is telling them today. So I cannot wait to get that tea, you guys, because I'm telling you, that's gonna be epic. But there's so much going. Like, I mean, even when Cassie was there being, SADV by Diddy, they said that she was lying to her mom because she was scared she couldn't leave. They were saying that she couldn't leave, and she was telling her mom, lying to her mom, because she knew she couldn't leave. Hi, Moses. How are you? Jennifer, hey. Black 63, hey. So I don't know, you guys. This situation, and where were her brothers at, like, during this time? They said her brothers went to court. Even her husband went to court. Hey, Ray Love, how are you? Her brothers were in court. Her husband was in court. I don't know where they were when the situation was going on, but I know her husband, he used to be like an exercise trainer or something for Diddy. So yesterday too, y'all, this is crazy. They were trying, the defense team, Diddy's lawyers, them were trying to get Cassie's husband to be thrown out of court, because they said that if Cassie's husband was in court, he could be subjected to being called up by the prosecution team and be questioned. And Diddy didn't want that to happen. So they were trying to kick him out of the courtroom. Y'all, I'm telling you, this situation is crazy. It is really, really crazy. Um, I don't know, D Monster, but yeah, I'm telling you this. I don't know, but the stuff, like I said, the most gruesome thing and the most disrespectful thing, the urinating, that's almost like somebody, when people probably get in fights, and somebody spits on another person, that how disrespectful and degrading that is, like overseas too, in some countries, like, remember, was it one of the countries that one of the like the people in, like, the, I don't know, the, like, presidential people over there in another country, remember a few years ago they threw I think it was at Bush, they threw a shoe at him, and that's like a sign of disrespect. So, like, when somebody get in a fight, somebody might, spit on the other person. I know, as nasty as it sounds, that's like a sign of disrespect. So, like, peeing on somebody like that, to me, that is definitely a sign of disrespect. I mean, even though Diddy like that stuff, but Cassie was basically saying, like, to me, from what I understood from her report and, testimony, that she didn't like that, of course. So I don't know. I'm telling you. Tyrone says gay blaze. I know. What I don't understand. What I don't understand is, why do y'all think? Put in the chat. Why do y'all think that Diddy won't come out and say that he is either a bisexual man or a gay man? Put it in the chat. Why do y'all think that Diddy does not want to, you know, he doesn't want to, like, I guess, not announce, but I guess say that he likes men? Why does it have to be like a secret with Diddy, y'all? Tell me. I don't know. I don't know. Stephanie Facts. Stephanie said everything that was done was totally inhumane. Exactly. Tammy said because it's frowned upon. Yeah, true. It is frowned upon, but nowadays, a lot of people are out. They're like being who they are, and to me, we love everybody here at the lounge, right? Whether you're gay, straight, whatever your preference is. But in Hollywood, that's where it is mostly, to me, it's acceptable. I mean, nowadays, right? Like, maybe he feels that, I don't know. I don't know. Did I hear that, Dr. Sharice? Um, did she? Oh, I mean, this is gross. Oh my God. I don't know. I think I don't know. Can y'all confirm that? Did she drink it? Or I know that she was sprayed with it and it went in her mouth, but did she swallow? I don't know. Just being me, says thugs and gangsters are not supposed to be down with it. I know. And a lot of people who are, gangsters, football players, I mean, y'all, they're saying, what's his name? The basketball player, the one that's married to, baby, what's those basketball players? It's a lot of basketball players. No, the one that was in the dress. The way he went with no, the one that's on his yeah, LeBron James, like LeBron James, the white, they're like, saying that they're gay. I don't know, but they're saying that they're gay, but they're like, you know, questionable. But those are big dudes. LeBron, yes, LeBron James, Stephanie K, thank you. Yes, Tyrone says Wade, James, and yes, and those are big dudes. They ain't no little itty bitty people. I mean, look at even Shannon Sharp. Yo, what's going on with Shannon Sharp? I mean, the airways has got a little silence ever since Diddy's trial has taken off. We need to check on him. We need to do a temperature check and see what's going on with him, because it's been going a little bit. Look, Tyrone says busted too. Yeah, look, the airways has gone silent since all this stuff, the Diddy trial has gone, has started, right? Has gone on the way. Like, we are trying to figure out I mean, all this stuff, backbreaking, is still going on. Just give me. I'm trying to figure out. Kizzy says LeBron's gay. I got to go because what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Ray says them golden showers. Is that why her skin was so nice? Ray Love, I'm wondering. I'm wondering, y'all, because I mean, Cassie's a very beautiful woman, right? They said she looked very beautiful. She, of course, big and pregnant, which I didn't even know she was big and pregnant until like late last week, before like a day or two before the trial. I was like, I know she's pregnant, but I did not know she was big and pregnant. I was like, oh, that's why they said they're trying to get Cassie on the stand to testify, because, she could go into labor any day. Well, I hope this ain't stressing her out, because, I mean, she maybe had that baby on the stand and may have to postpone the whole trial, right? But, I mean, it's crazy. It's a lot. It is a lot. Just being me says they are not getting all those millions without doing something. Yes, you're right. You do. You're right, because remember Chopper. Chopper said he was with Diddy when he was like 16, and he said he's seen some scary, dark stuff. So as you go higher up the ladder in Hollywood, the more dark and demonic that it is. It's crazy. It is really crazy. Tammy says she got to be physically uncomfortable on that stand. Yes. And I wonder, me and my baby, me and Jamil gonna try to go back up there sometime. We're gonna see when, because it's my birthday month, so we're going to Costa Rica. So we have that vacation plan, but we're gonna try to go back up there, and we're gonna see. I want to see, put them eyes. I want to put them eyes on the whole situation, and see what how thick the air is. Like I say, how thick is the air in the courtroom? I wish I could go down there now with Cassie being on the stand, but y'all, they have a lot of people that's going to testify, because his trial is going to be 2 months long. So I'm just saying, thank you, just being me, thank you. Dr. Shree says, look like she's ready to pop. Oh, yeah, she looked like she ready to go, deliver that baby, like, soon, right? Soon. Sid says, I think Diddy is a demon. Demons only bring out what's inside of you. You are absolutely right, Sid. You are absolutely right. I mean, you are absolutely right. Tyrone says she be dressed to succeed. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you. Terrell says, imagine how she felt saying, I let him pee on me. I was young and innocent. Just to say, even I don't care about the young and innocent, just to say that somebody peed on you, y'all. I mean, do y'all? I just think that's like really. Thank you, Rayla. Thank you. That is degrading. Period. That's like I said, somebody you get into, a fight, a squabble, and then somebody comes and spits on you. That is degrading. So let alone let somebody like whip out their thing and start peeing on you, y'all. That is disgusting, right? That is terrible, right? Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Dr. Sharice says it was fun watch you guys outside the courthouse. Oh, thank you, Dr. Sharice. Yeah, we enjoyed our experience when we went. Me and my baby Jamel Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, we went last Monday, and that was a jury trial. We went in, and we got to see what we got to see, but it wasn't like as interesting as what we're hearing with the actual start of the trial. But I didn't want to be down there on Monday because they said it was crazy. Thank you, Tehran. Thank you. So it was like, a perfect time where we went. It was a lot of people, but it wasn't nowhere near as on Monday, because they said Monday people was cutting the line. They were doing a whole lot of stuff down there. So I'm glad, because y'all know my nerves is not good for all those people. Like, maybe when I was younger, I probably would have been like, oh yeah, but now that I'm older, I'm like, no, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Teron, oh, I don't know if I told you thank you, but thank you. Faison says they're getting hold on. They're getting ready to wrap this case up. Probably so. I want. Let me say something. People be sleeping on the feds, right? I mean, even me. I'm like, okay. I don't know. I was thinking maybe like a little different, right? But now that I'm seeing and understanding, because Cassie, they said, I mean, yesterday that when Cassie, I had took a screenshot, but I somewhere in my phone. But anyway, I took a screenshot, and they were saying that Cassie said that the freak offs went for 36 to 48 hours or something like that, and it was a job. So this is where they were talking about, that what was it called? Labor, forced labor. That is the forced labor. When she was over there doing the freak offs, and she said it was like a job, that's where the forced labor came in. I'm telling you guys, the feds, they have their little, maybe two words. Oh, a job. It was like a job, a job. That's the forced labor right there. The trafficking is when they were flying to different places, and then they were having these Rex workers come. They were paying them. Cassie said that she was paying him, but see, that was a setup. Did he know what he was doing? He was like, well, let me just have Cassie to pay them, have her to give the money, because if this situation were to happen, that's what he could say. Well, Cassie paid him. Some things are like, some things are like a given, like, and it's these small ones, because like I said, months like ago, right? Sometimes we have to be careful when people talk to us, say stuff to us, or things happen, and you have to pay attention to the words, right? Sometimes we be like, oh yeah, she said it was like a job, and we just don't even think about it. But when she said, and she testified yesterday, it was like a job, those two words, a job, I was like, that is the forced labor right there. Y'all, we got to pay attention to the words. Terrell says, woman, you have a pretty face and smile. I give my brother his props. He got a baddie. I've been married 25 years. Thank you, Terrell. Thank you. Tyrone says guilty. Yes, absolutely. Hey, FMC, how are you? Tyrone says one charge, all of them. Yes, exactly. Tyrone, you was the best. Tyrone be putting stuff in there to be deleted. Yes, you are right. You are absolutely right. Because it's a RICO charge, y'all. It's like, where's all the other people? Well, the other people flipped on Diddy. So there's not nobody else. All his people, if you guys notice, let's be for real, let's be honest. All of his people, all of his so-called friends that he been partying with for the last 30 years, where are they at? They ain't came to his rescue. Even Clive Davis. Y'all remember when Clive Davis, he went to some building, and then they were like, oh yeah, Clive Davis, yeah, we heard that you was Diddy's his mentor. Clive Davis, he did not want to even say a two words. He was like, huh? He was acting like he had Alzheimer's. He was like, huh? What happened? Huh? Who did it? I need my diaper changed. He was acting like he didn't know who Diddy was, what them people was asking. I'm telling you, it was crazy. FMC says they playing hide and seek now. Yeah. They like, look, Diddy's like, let me call Jay-Z. Diddy's over there calling Jay-Z from the MDC. He's like, phone. The number you have reached is no longer in service. Please check the number. Try your call again. Right? All his friends had new numbers, disconnected the numbers, or maybe just blocked him. Right? And even like Diddy's kids was like, no, Uncle Jay-Z, he not answering the phone. Yeah, he's trying to stay away because he got dirt. They all got dirt. Let's be for real. Let's be honest. They all got dirt under their belt. They all running, scraping, and scrambling to get out of the limelight because they know they got dirt up under their belt too. Let's just be for real. Tammy says they jumped off that yuck mouth munch bandwagon. Yes. Sid said Jay-Z blocked them. Yes. Jay-Z's like, let me hit the Beyonce. Hurry up, make sure you block Diddy. Block him. And they blocked him. Don't no, hasn't no. I mean, y'all name me like. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Kanye West. Kanye West came to his rescue. Kanye ain't nobody though. Kanye is crazy himself because Kanye acting crazy because I believe he is on them tapes, right? That's the only reason why Kanye came to his rescue. Let's be for real. Let's be honest, right? Tyrone says, I have no friends but God. Oh, Tyrone, that's all you need in this life sometimes, right? That's all you need, right? Sid said, Ye is crazy. Oh, yes, he's absolutely crazy. He is, I mean, off his medication. I mean, he is crazy doing the most talking about them people. And y'all know you're not supposed to be talking about them people, them J people. And Kanye West, he can't keep them out of his mouth. And I'm like, does he know, y'all? If he comes up missing in all the milk carton, y'all, we know why. We know why. Rose says, I have no friends. You know what? Sometimes it's good not to have no friends. It's okay, Rose Brooks. I've been in many places. I didn't, have no friends either. Sometimes you have to like kind of do your own thing. People take their own trips. I've done that before years ago. Separate yourself and kind of do you. Sometimes you have to step away from, kind of go in your own little shell. Sometimes, when you, certain times in your life, you just got to do that, right? But there's nothing wrong with that, right? You got your family and you got maybe one or two people that you can talk to at least, right? But some people do that. I had a friend long time ago, years ago, and she was like a single mother, and she told me, she's like, I didn't have no friends. She said it was just me and her, her two, I think she had two little boys. She's like, I totally isolated myself from people for like 3 years. And she said, it was great. It was great. And then when she finished isolating herself, she eventually got married and everything. And I was like, wow. But sometimes it's good to do that. Sometimes you may need, because sometimes not all your friends is for you. Sometimes you got the friends, they trying to be your friend to, get something from you. Sometimes they got the friends that are like jealous of you, but they acting like they're your friend, but they're really jealous of you because you have done this, got that, or whatever the case may be. So you do have to start kind of sometimes chopping people off, letting people go. So I understand. I totally understand. Hey, tattoo, Jennifer, welcome. Rose Brooks says, me too. I'm doing I'm traveling and I'm leaving up my children. Wait, leaving up my children grow. Huh? Oh. Yeah. Terrell says Allah works through people, so does the devil. Yes, absolutely, Terrell. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Some people, I'm just saying, you guys, even family members, you got family members that try to do you the same way. They try to be nice to you because they see this and see that, see what they can get from you, see how they can possibly use you. So, I mean, it works through anybody, right? Tyrone said Deadbeat Brothers Association. You is a mess. You is a mess. Yeah, so it's crazy. I don't know, it's crazy, but y'all, this situation with Cassie, it's a lot going on. A lot of her testimony, some of it's kind of like, some of it's wild, and some of it is like, I would have left, like, but everybody is different, right? We are all different. We all deal with situations in a different manner, but I was hearing, it looks like Cassie is like really like from her testifying, they were saying like she's really broken, and it's really sad. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. Tammy says, Diddy holding a Bible? Yeah, Tammy, I heard that Diddy was holding a Bible. Y'all, I'm surprised the Bible ain't catch on fire. I'm surprised the Bible ain't catch on fire. Diddy with a Bible? Is that okay with the Illuminati Dotty people? Is that all right in accordance with the Illuminati Dotty SOP? I'm just saying, because they worship, the darkness, if y'all know what I mean. So is that Bible? Of course, we already know it's a whole front and a whole facade, right? But did that Bible catch on fire? I don't know. But whoever is in that prison, if they have to pass that Bible around, matter of fact, they might need to just maybe throw the Bible, put it, on the shelf. I don't want to say throw the Bible away, but maybe retire that Bible and not give it to the next inmate. Because that Bible, I mean, if it was touched by Diddy, oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. Diddy with the Bible. I heard that, Tammy. I was like, a Bible? Are you sure it wasn't the Illuminati Bible? Hold on. Did it say Illuminati on the front page, or did it say the Bible? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Katrina says, well, the devil knows the Bible as well. Facts. He knows the Bible inside and out. Look at some of them church members that just stepped down not too long ago. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say them people's name, but we know. Sis says, don't throw the Bible minus the part of Jesus being the son of Allah. That's blasphemy. Yeah, that's why I said don't throw it away. We just put it on the shelf and be like, just leave it on the shelf. Don't let nobody else touch it. Cause Diddy touched it, and then I don't know. It's some when they say like demons jump from one person to another. That whatever that he touched that Bible, and he probably put some demonic spirits in by holding the Bible in there. We don't want to pass it to the next inmate. I'm just saying. Stanley said Diddy owns Bible. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, this whole trial is going to be crazy, but let's not sleep on the feds. I mean, on a serious note, let's not sleep on the feds, because these little words that we are not like paying attention to, like when Cassie said it was like a job, like I said, that is where the forced labor is at. It could be even one word, right? Just one word that can take it to a whole another level, being forced labor or whatever, right? So it's crazy. Tammy said he got a lot of nerve. I know, right? I'm telling you, this situation is crazy, crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy, right? It is really, really crazy. But we gonna see. Sis says free Palestine and free Israel. Yeah, I know, right? We got prayers for them. It's crazy. It's crazy around this whole world, y'all. 2025, if you guys, I mean, we all know 2025 has been set off like with a bombshell, right? I mean, all kind of stuff has been happening, you guys. I'm telling you, all kind of stuff has been happening in 2025. It's been crazy. It's been really, really crazy. But y'all, that is just a little bit of what happened on day 2 of the trial. So I'm probably gonna get some more intel and see what else happened. But Tyrone says I sleep on my pillow for not doing any favors like Kamala. You was a mess. Tyrone, you was the best. Terrell says they believe in duty, that God and the devil are the same. Do as thou will. Yeah, it's crazy. But y'all, thanks for stopping by. Everybody has, their take on it, how they feel about the case, the trial, and everybody has, their, opinions, respectfully so, right? We can all agree to disagree respectfully. We just have to see what's going to be presented, what kind of evidence, who's going to be speaking. I really do think Stanley says, is Diddy going down? I really do think he is. I'm sorry to say, but Diddy is going to go down, I believe. I just believe they have like I said, it's just these 1 and 2 words that's bringing on like a whole lot of these different charges. And we're not even like looking at that. But when Cassie said yesterday, a job, oh, I was like, factually, that's the forced labor, because she wasn't getting paid for it. She was doing stuff that was forcefully, I don't know. That's how I'm taking it. Like I said, I may be wrong, I don't know. And I take the L, because we're all trying to figure this out, and we're all trying to see, how this is going to play out. But that's my take on it, at least. So we're going to see, y'all. We're going to see. But thank you guys for stopping in. We're gonna, if I can get more like what happened on today, which is day 3, I will definitely bring that to you guys and like go over all of that. But y'all keep y'all head on a swivel, y'all, and all the content creators that's down there. Shout out to you guys for getting down there, boots on ground. You know, we did boots on ground last week. Hey, Rakeisha, welcome. We did boots on ground last week, which you know it was the beginning of just the jury trial selection. But we're gonna try to get back down there, you guys. We're gonna try to go back to the NYC. We don't know when. You know, like I said, we're going to Costa Rica for my birthday, doing a nice vacation there. I've never been to Costa Rica, and y'all, I love to travel. I've been all around the world. Love, love, love to travel. So, yeah, I got my traveling pants on, so I'm ready to, you know, hit the airways and, you know, you know, have a good time. You know, summertime in the LBC. It's getting warm, y'all. You know, gotta enjoy this life, right? So thank you, Rakisha. Thank you. So y'all, I'm not gonna keep y'all. I'm gonna figure out some things, see what we could find out about today's trial, and then I'm gonna go live and see, you know, we'll check it out and see. But thanks for supporting the channel. Hit the like button on your way out if you guys haven't already. If you're on the replay, smash the like button, you guys. But thanks for stopping in, and y'all, we will see y'all in the next live. Oh, thank you, Sid. Thank you. Sid says Diddy's a demon. Cassie said his eyes turned dark when he was angry. Oh, wow. Thank you, Sid, for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. It is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, it is going to be epic. I can't wait for me and my baby. I wish we would have kind of, you know, maybe went at the end of the week, because now it doesn't look like it's much chaos and crazy like standing in the line and stuff that I seen later on in the week, because you know the first day of anything is always going to be a chaotic, you know, mess, right? Like you go shopping on Thanksgiving Day and there's crazy people, but as this holiday goes on, it's less crowd, less people, whatever. But it's kind of like that situation. But yeah, we're gonna try to get back down there. But Tammy says he got demon eyes. Oh, he does. In a lot of his pictures, Tammy, when I'm looking, I'm like, even the thumbnail, my thumbnail today, I was like, ooh, look at them demonic eyes. He is a whole demonic entity. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Like, you call a spade a spade. You just, you know, I'm not beating around the bush. You know, I just say it, you know, give it to you guys directly. But yeah, he's a whole demonic entity. And, you know, that's why I don't feel sorry for Janice. I'm sorry. I don't like to disrespect, you know, the older people, but I feel that a lot of this stuff, you know, as a parent, you have to put certain things in place when you're being a mother. And then also, as you get older, you're still his mother. You should be telling him, don't be doing this, don't be doing that. But you allow him to be, you know, running amok and acting crazy. So, you know, this is crazy. But yeah, she, you know, created the monster, needless to say. But yo, I ain't gonna keep y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility, as I always say. And y'all, I will see y'all in the next live. Bye bye.